Why are we fascinated with all things dark, deep, and uncharted, always seeking solutions to the mystery of the unknown? Our society has always been obsessed with finding explanations to our world's greatest mysteries. With the progression of time, biology and ecology have advanced to heights previously unprecedented. It almost seems we know all there is to know about biological life on planet Earth. Why, then, do some of us insist that there is more to this world than we know, let alone in the face of a disapproving scientific community? Are people fighting what they know is most likely a losing battle just for the sake of argument? We think not. Rather, we think people, even in this age of advanced technology and easily accessible information, will continue to search for something more. We really should be more wary to the idea of tourist trap creatures. We know that not every cryptid creature is legitimate. The jackalope, for example, was invented as a scam to bring people into the old American West. This antlered rabbit has always been a hoax, but members of this group can confirm that belief in its existence is not held by an extreme minority of people. Rather, it is not common knowledge that these creatures aren't real. Why? Then we get into creatures that are not so definitively fake. What about the Loch Ness Monster? How likely is it that a single dinosaur-like creature exists in the depths of this loch, and that it has evaded credible validation all throughout time? Sadly, this creature's existence is not likely, especially considering that humans have had the keys to deep water discovery since the need arose in the wake of submarine warfare. Yet, 2017 brought 8 allegedly credible sightings of the monster, the most in a given year in history according to BBC. Furthermore, it is suggested that more advanced searches for the monster commenced this year, according to USA Today, in hopes of finding any trace of the kind of DNA that would suggest Nessie's existence. From there, we arrive at the cryptid with the most following in all of North America, the Sasquatch. Known to many as Bigfoot, this creature is quite similar to a human in stature, although often considered to be both taller and heavier than the average man or woman. Bigfoot, supposedly, has been sighted on numerous occasions in Canada and the northwestern United States. From the first recorded sighting of Bigfoot in 1811 to the most recent one in 2017, as reported by Fox 26, the creature has been able to elude the public eye for much of its alleged existence. Not only does Bigfoot have a very extensive television program dedicated to itself, as a matter of fact, some Washington counties actually have protocols for interactions with Sasquatch. According to its own website, Skamania County is a peaceful region in southwestern Washington, consisting of 1,672 square miles, of which 80% is comprised of national forest that has a diverse population of birds and mammals living inside. It would be safe to say that Skamania County is very concerned about all the wildlife living within its borders, including a nocturnal primate that has been spotted on multiple occasions in the area. There were so many sightings of the creature in the early 60s that a local ordinance was produced in 1969 to protect Bigfoot, thereby making it illegal to kill a Sasquatch. In the same ordinance, the county was deemed a Sasquatch refuge. According to a Gorge Tourism baseline assessment, tourism is one of the top 5 sectors of employment in the region, with over 43% of jobs being within that field. Capitalizing on the existence of Bigfoot brought in $64.6 million for the county in 2014 alone. The actual existence of the animal is not the primary focus of the story anymore. Rather, its significance to communities like Skamania County that hinge upon the mystery that is Bigfoot is more important. America's obsession with the unknown eerie and insane, whether they be fact or fiction, is the primary driving force behind why we find cryptids like Sasquatch so interesting. Similar to the characters on Finding Bigfoot, we always want to be chasing the mystery, constantly searching for more. The fact of the matter is that the less we know about something, the more we want to find out about it. Our thirst for knowledge has created a new branch of science in which cryptozoologists, like Lauren Coleman, have explained that the main reason why Bigfoot is the most popular of these cryptids is because it looks the most human-like. What does that say about our own brains? Is it our own narcissism drawing us to Bigfoot? Or are we more attracted to things that look like us because we feel they could be us? A documentary from the Smithsonian Channel claims that Sasquatch could potentially be an undiscovered species of great ape, one that evolved alongside humans hundreds of thousands of years ago. This creature, called Gigantopithecus, supposedly evolved from the orangutan line more than 1 million years ago, nearly 10 feet tall, and about 1,200 pounds. These are similar numbers to those belonging to our modern-day Sasquatch. Even so, whether these creatures exist is less important than what belies the endless search for them. If we find out that Bigfoot is real, the whole of the United States will be amused for a few seconds. That'll be that. But for those who hold fast to the American ideal of finding the next frontier, finding Bigfoot will not be the end. And then we arrive at the creature with probably the most following in all of North America. The Sasquatch.